Okay. Welcome to the Chessboard Renegade Star. Tonight we have Kip, our intrepid kobold.
Hello. I'm suspicious right now.
Shinju, our shining rock of exampleness.
Example of what?
What not to do with
Rocks?
character. No, I'm kidding.
She's more of an example of rockness.
Yes, she is rock hard.
True.
And then we have our clearly still a Baba Yaga, Kim Yosa.
Clearly.
He's not beating the allegations.
So when we last left off, we were in the middle of a mega dungeon near UC's. I actually did some prep work today.
Yeah.
And yeah, we definitely have traps. We definitely have kobolds. Or at least one kobold. And a lot of barbarous.
Did our rest that we started at the end of last session complete successfully?
I think it did. You guys did. I didn't because I was too busy sorting through bodies.
That's right.
Yeah, y'all did the search through the bodies, so we're going to go ahead and say you completed that task successfully.
I can't move.
Kip, you do not gain the benefits of any rest, so you are still at the same HP you were beforehand, as well as the same MP.
It's okay. If I need mana, I can get some from Shinju.
Yep.
Shinju is not a Mako stone.
Actually, she is now, but
But Shinju could probably top Kip off before the rest and then recover it in the rest.
I could do that.
No,
actually.
she was under half already.
Was she?
Wait, was I?
Yeah, you were like very.
Oh shit,
very,
you're right.
Yeah, see.
Did you
I was
just
at
hit Control
28.
Z?
Does Control Z work on that? I cannot take that action while the game is paused. Wait, can you unpause? I don't know what Control Z is, but I can't do it. Oh. Okay, yeah, no.
Anywho, when we last left off, you had just defeated the barbarous. By the way, Kip, in your searching, you will find a old, rusty key. That was on the body of one of the more important barbarous.
We love old rusty keys.
Interesting.
You
Not as
do,
nice as new shiny keys.
yeah, but they don't usually fit the old keyholes.
Yeah, also they usually don't lead to like super sweet ancient treasures.
This is also true.
I mean, if you're going to have a super sweet treasure, why would you lock it with a key that can rust away?
Because you don't intend for it to be buried for centuries?
Oh, I didn't level up last session.
That's a shame.
I'm done.
I don't believe you.
Leveled up marksman of 5.
I don't believe you. I can't believe you've done such a thing. And I posted that in the wrong channel. So, you're topped off, you're healed, you're ready to go. What are y'all breaking?
All right. Looks like
Well, there's two ways. There's this way and this way. Was this a dead end?
You may explore that yourself and decide.
There's a room that way. Also, we had some baddies come from that direction, if I recall correctly.
You did have baddies come from that direction.
But we came from this direction.
Hannah, stay
Oh.
close to Shinju.
Right, we were detecting, and we were going to explore before we went to the direction where there was probably less stuff. Because Hannah has that 30-meter detection for all the things now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in her range right now?
Like, everything is in her range. 30 meters is large.
She has like Halo radar.
Yeah, as in like.
Yeah, like, so this is your range.
Yep.
And when you're doing magical detections, that would be... Let me get my ruler. Damn it, mother... Fudger. Alright. Cannot click on you. Okay. There's a magical thing here. There's a magical thing over here. There is technically a magical thing over here. As well as magical things right here. There are magical things here. Magical things here. And that is it, I believe, for this floor.
What about creatures? Is Hannah still detecting any northward?
What do you mean?
Her creature detection. Is there still stuff to the north of us?
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of stuff to the north of you. There. Oh, you mean this north? No, there's nothing up that way. This north, yes. This north.
Okay.
This north. Yes. To your south as well. Here and here. They're all around you.
Give Hannah tremor sense. Like tremor sense 30 feet. Or 30 meters.
That is actually a thing I can do.
Where does she get this skill from?
It's either the Warlock or the... What's the other class she's got a lot of levels of?
Dark Hunter?
That one.
I think it was the Dark Hunter ability. I didn't really ask any questions about it because that's such an anime ability. Like, the detecting all the things.
Alright.
Within a radius.
Oh, hey, look. There's your tremor sense going off.
Oh, hey.
Huh.
Sweet. That way we can just actually see when the things and you don't have to have to remember.
There is actively something outside of 30-meter range for you. Oh my god.
Shocking.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's doing the diagonals right. But okay.
Oh, it might be doing like D&D diagonals versus
Or is it doing an actual radius properly?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just doing the radius properly. But now I don't have to deal with it anymore.
True.
Except we can't see it, or at least I can't see it, so I assume Hannah can.
Yes, but it's not on me to tell you where it is. It's on your coworkers.
Well, because Hannah's not here. Oh, is that why you gave me the ability to see it?
Oh, Hannah's the one that's supposed to be able to see it.
Oh, did you give mine Shinju instead?
I gave it to Shinju instead.
Whoops.
I assumed that the person made of Earth would have the ability to see through the Earth. My apologies.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's profiling?
Yes, actually it is.
I mean, let's be real. Might as well leave it on Shinju for today, since Hannah's not here anyway.
Yeah, I added it to Hannah as well, just for posterity's sake.
Yeah.
But I'm probably just going to leave it on you anyway, in case Hannah's missing.
Yeah, we got like 10 people over yonder.
Says Hannah.
Should we go this way then?
Which way were you pointing, Kip?
Down here?
I think we should explore up this way where nothing is and see if there's anything worth looting first.
Yeah.
Don't you guys?
The idea is to run at the things, but know they're there first so we can get the jump on them.
I pull my stick out and I start
Can
walking forward.
Hannah stick to Sinju for us, please?
Yeah.
Now that is the one thing I wish they did have, was just like a way to stick somebody to something.
Anything in here?
I don't know. Is there?
Well,
Kip, would you search this room for us? Are there any unique features worth are that immediately stand out in this room?
There is a crushed pillar to your rear there. And in the rubble, it seems that somebody tried to hide something.
I hope it's a second rusty key.
What are these features on the wall?
They are just, they're not called pillars. What's the other word?
Columns?
No, that would still be center of mass of the room. I can't English tonight. But no, they just hold up the wall.
Yeah.
There are, of course, sconces on the wall. They look lit and well tended to.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, in the rubble, you find a small item, an accessory of sorts. A ring. With a... what color gem was it for strength?
Sages, go.
I want to say red was strength. Yes, it is a ring with a red gem in it.
Roll to identify
Roll to identify.
using my jeweler skill.
I forgot you had that. Go for it. Yes, this is a Herculean ring. Meant to give the wearer +1 strength.
Sounds made up.
And the wearer may choose to break the ring. If they do, the ability increase for that roll is increased by 13 to 14 points instead.
Oh, I know what that one is. Okay.
Yeah, it's an ability enhancement ring.
Mm-hmm.
They're worth about 5.
But the ones you can break are a specific variant. Not all of them have that feature.
No, that is the one from the first book.
Right. But there are other ones in other books that don't have that.
Yeah, but those are more expensive. Or less expensive.
They're actually more expensive.
They have other benefits associated with them.
No, they don't, actually.
What?
The ones you can break for the one-time super bonus are cheaper. The other ones just give you the static bonus. Now you can get a higher static bonus. But, yeah.
Am I thinking of? Oh yeah, I guess they don't have to have the what's her name's brand on them, do they?
Anyway.
But yeah.
Small tiers ability enhancing ring.
Mhm.
No, they are cheaper, but only cheaper by 100. And the bracelet is also cheaper by 100.
Yep.
So they are cheaper. They are cheaper.
So who is not already wearing a ring slot that needs bonus strength?
I'm not wearing a ring, but I don't need the strength.
I think Prinny needs the strength.
Already wearing a strength ring.
Did I already give you guys a strength ring?
I bought it.
Oh.
Remember when I got like
Oops.
the small tier set bonus by like buying up a bunch of small tier items?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yep. Additional strength will help get you closer to better crossbows.
I mean, I'm only at 14, which is, I think, where I need to be.
Is
What's the
it
bonus on this ring again?
+1?
+1.
Into the loot basket it goes until someone's one away from getting that +1.
Or you could, well, I guess, you wouldn't be able to wear it for the snap.
I mean, if I threw it on, it would bump my strength up to a 19, which doesn't do me any good.
But you could use that snap bonus in a pinch.
Yeah, in a pinch. I mean, anybody needs bonus damage in a pinch, though, it would be Hannah.
No, she doesn't.
I mean, technically speaking, if strength bonus damage would be most effective on you because you can get 3 hits out of it.
Yeah, but the break it and bonus only works on one roll.
Oh, it isn't for a time period?
No, it's for your next roll.
What the?
You think it'd be for like the turn?
You think it would?
How about we just sell it because it's junk? Crap ring.
To be fair, you are only on the 2nd level of this mega dungeon, so...
I'm not complaining about the loot because it is still money, right? I'm just saying this particular piece.
Alright, Prinny. You're the magic sensor, right?
Yep.
There is a very, very nice concentration of magic over here. And a trace amount of it is coming from here. In the center of this room, you'll remember that there is a well in the center.
Did we assess this well for... Oh no, we went straight into a fight, didn't we?
We were fighting.
You went straight into
Yeah.
a fight.
Yep. Assessors of the stuff, assess the well. It's magical.
What do my elf eyes see?
Water.
Okay, but like
Pure water.
any movement?
In the water? Define
Yeah.
movement. The water
Sorcerer
is kind of
intelligence
moving.
check for whatever might be magical in there.
The waters appear to be soothing, similar to the waters you saw earlier in that one room on the 1st floor.
Oh, more fairy one?
I mean,
Now, Kip, your very auspicious scout observation will notice that at the bottom of the well there appears to be a hole on the side of the wall.
I mean, I think I know what it is. I think it's a tunnel that ends up out of this room.
How big
That's
is
why I was
the
asking
hole?
if there's like a current.
It's not really a current.
Well, not current, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not just stagnant water. Like the water's actually able to go somewhere else. I don't know.
Mm,
That's what I was guessing at.
close enough. But the hole is big enough to fit everything except the gondolas.
Are you saying that Pickles is too big? Oh wait, Pickles, return.
How deep is this?
I mean,
What she said?
you'd sink like a rock if that's what you're asking.
Well, I know that. I'm saying how deep is it? So I'm
That's
trying to figure out if I can climb out or not.
Who's that rope?
You've got rope.
And Kimyosa's decently strong. I mean, between all three of us and Pickles, I think we should be able to pull you back out if it came to that.
But it is at least 2 people deep.
Okay, 2 people deep. That's no problem. I'm not worried about that.
Swim's an agility check. That's
Yeah, but I'm not really gonna. I'm not planning on swimming it. I'm planning on walking.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was looking at what the check was.
Oh.
What's holding your breath check?
Vitality.
Vitality.
Yeah, and that's why I think Shinju is a good option to explore this because she doesn't breathe.
Doesn't breathe. Yeah.
If you want to go down there.
Yeah, I'm curious where it leads to.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you
it
don't
ends up-
breathe, so how do we talk to you? Do you just, like, emit sound?
Rocks can
I
vibrate.
suppose.
So theoretically, could you cast spells underwater since you don't breathe?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really a verbal semantic kind of component structure to spells in this system anyway, so...
Actually, there is.
Oh.
But
There is?
not in the same effect that
No, you do have problems with casting if you can't breathe. Sometimes it depends on what system you're casting in, but it also depends on like if you're having trouble breathing versus you don't breathe. It's like if you're drowning, you can't cast. If you don't breathe, you're fine.
But there is a verbal component to true speech spells. Like
Because it's called
some of them
speech.
actually have like. I'm looking in the wrong book. Some of them have like actual incantations for them in the book. Let's see here. Arcane Relic.
But yeah.
Nope, that is the wrong book. I meant Magus Arts. Magus Arts, I think, has the that's incantations for the true speech stuff.
Yeah, if something tries to attack Shinju while she's in the tunnel, then she can just hunker down and like I don't know.
Walk backwards?
Yeah, walk backwards, or she can like flash her head.
Oh yeah, you can shine.
Yeah.
I'm still useless underwater. I cannot shoot underwater still.
Yeah,
Those arrows cost 1,000 apiece,
that's ridiculous.
but they're reusable.
Little less ridiculous, I suppose. Still a lot. Yeah. Unless anyone has anything else, Shinji would like to, just hang yourself off the ledge and then drop down to the bottom.
I mean, according to our radar, there's nothing in that room, right?
Other than some spooky source of magic, yeah.
I still don't see
It
one.
just occurred to me that I should probably have a monster in there, technically speaking, because fairies. There is somebody there.
Oh, there's a fairy in there?
I don't know that you'd be able to tell the difference, but
We don't know that it's a fairy, but
Wait, where are we talking about? Are we talking about like through the tunnel?
yeah.
Or
Well, that's where the source of magic is.
oh, okay. So
I keep forgetting the fairies are creatures that technically trigger her sense. Maybe? What fucking sense was that?
They triggered her sense in floor 1.
If they triggered her sense in floor 1, it would trigger her sense in floor 2. So before you go in there, let's do a little retcon here and make sure you're aware. There is one creature in that room.
I still don't see where she gets this skill. I have no idea.
I think it's Monster Watch from her Dark Hunter Weavings.
Monster Watch gives you knowledge check.
Then I definitely picked the wrong one. We'll have to ask her when she gets back. Anywho, there is a creature in there.
So we're gonna have to go in.
I mean, if anybody is going to survive this, it's probably going to be...
it.
Yeah, if anybody's going to survive this, it's probably Shinchu.
Unless they do magic.
You are in a fairy dungeon.
If they do start casting magic, I could heal myself through it and retreat. Yeah, I'll flash like 3 times long and then quiet for a little bit, and then 3 times long if I need help.
How are they going to see your flash?
Well, it's a dark tunnel, right? Straight. I'm assuming it's a straightaway.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah. But you'll see it through the water. The light will carry. They'll just have to look into the well.
Oh, well.
But if we peer into the well peers back.
Be fine. The well's not looking too hard. But yeah, if I flash slowly,
I think it takes
then,
you 3 turns to flash.
Oh, does it? Is it not a minor action?
Yeah, but I don't think you can sit there and just flash it back and forth on and off, can you? Like, I don't understand minor actions. Like, I don't think you can just sit there and
click off.
infinite minor actions.
It depends on the action. Some you can't repeat.
Soul Glow, it is minor action. It says 10-meter radius light.
Each round is 6 seconds?
10 seconds.
6 seconds.
Oh, you're right.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 10. Everything's 10 in this game.
No, it isn't. Everything is 10 in this game. Have you?
3 minutes is 18 rounds. That sounds like 10 seconds a round.
Is it? Oh, it is 10 seconds. I was actually going off the 18 for...
I'm disappointed.
My bad. So
everyone's
I guess
just
you
a little
could...
bit slower in Sword World.
I guess you could turn your light on and off every 10 seconds. And if the timing between that is any longer than 10 seconds, then you should be fine. I don't know. You figure it out. Although minor actions in combat are going to be different than, like, say, a minor action out of combat.
Yeah, if I turn on my light and it stays on for, like, a long time, I need help. If I start blinking it rapidly, which I assume I can do out of combat, or I can just focus on blinking my light,
phrasing,
then I need social help. Someone's trying to talk to me, I don't know what to say to them.
Well, if somebody's trying to talk to you and you don't know what to say to them, strobe lighting in their face is probably not the wisest decision.
I think we should all just go.
Except
can't be that dangerous. Except what?
nothing. Carry on.
I can put Pickles back in the statue. It's a major action to pull Pickles back out, but How long can we hold our breath? I'm assuming longer than freaking 10 seconds. What was the game where you died in like 3 turns underwater? Oh, Pathfinder 2, right.
Yep.
You're underwater, you're like, man, I swung once, I'm tuckered out, better take some air. Oh, drowning.
Sounds about right.
Luchador hold a breath for like 20 turns, which was an eternity.
So what do you do, guys?
It all depends on if we go back out of the water. Because if we don't go back out of the water, like, and we're trying to fight underwater, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's just one thing, let's send Shinju in, and if it becomes a fight, I'll just turn my light and keep it on while I retreat. If it becomes a fight, I can't win. Let's put it that way.
I'll give you a green card for +1 defense. That'll be my thing to help you out.
Yay.
I have like 18 of them. I forgot to use them. Get in there, kid.
Alright, Shinju, like I said, she drops herself down, and then she starts going forth.
She jumps in Big Daddy style from Bioshock.
So,
Oh, yeah, she can do
Shinju, for a girl your height, you're going to have to crawl.
Does Shinju look really tall?
No, but I said this could only fit human-sized people. I didn't say how.
Oh.
And this is why the Dauntless wouldn't have fit. Other than the fact that it probably doesn't swim very well.
Lizards swim good.
Depending on the
Okay.
lizard.
Look how
That
graceful. It's like bird faces. Surely it's
That
good at swimming.
that tail turns into like a little propeller.
Yeah, exactly.
My guy. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
So Shinju is, I guess, crawling through the tunnel.
Alright, as you make your way out to the other side, you hear
Remember to take deep breaths.
captivating tune.
Music.
Yes, you hear music.
I see the distress
You can't
signal
really
start
make it
going
out
off.
yet, but there's definitely something singing in there.
Mermaids. Pure evil.
Distress.
Okay, so she'll continue then.
Okay. Are you a lit or are you
Unlit.
unlit? Okay.
Quick, sneak up on them. The water's gonna muffle your sounds anyway.
I'm ready to do a snakes like a Splinter Cell or Solid Snake style takedown where I like hop, like push out of the water, grab whatever it is, and like pull it under with me.
Remember to slam their head into the railing first,
Oh yeah, right.
because that always happens.
It's a nice, friendly way to say hello.
Only if the creature looks like it's mean.
So roll me a stealth and I'll give you +2 for being underwater.
Does that counteract
Or
her
hide?
-4?
No, it does not.
What stat does stealth use again?
Probably
I'm
agility.
pretty sure.
But if you don't have, hold on, if you don't have this skill package,
Oh,
you
yeah,
probably can't
You
roll
roll
with it.
with a +0, so you roll with a -2.
Oh, is stealth not a adventure skill?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Well, I'll double check, but like,
I'm checking now too. Would this be hide or?
Hyde was looking for a place to hide, wasn't it?
yeah, conceal is
Scout or
it's not
ranger?
conceal.
It's
it's
either
hide.
way. Either way you cut the cake, it's going to be scout or ranger. So you're just rolling 2d6 flat with a -2.
It's hide because it's got a -4 penalty to metal armor. Conceal, I think, is like concealing tracks.
Oh.
Because, you know, we do that all the time. For the record, concealing tracks, chicks mad.
I mean, it's obviously bad.
So that'd be a 3.
Oh, you're invisible.
The singing doesn't stop, but a face peers into the water,
Hold
looking
still.
as
Act
you
like,
crawl
act like a rock.
through the hole.
Play dead.
Does it look like a mean face, like a goblin face, or is it like the fairies we saw upstairs? Or
It's a human-sized girl. She's a beautiful figure, and she doesn't stop singing. But her interest kind of fades away seeing the rock person crawl through the hole.
It's probably not too dangerous, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll keep crawling out of the hole and then see if I can get myself up out of the other side. Is it also a well over here, or is it...
Yeah, it's also a well, but there's steps. Let me go ahead and put you over here.
Oh, convenient. Oh, it's a bat. Now that I'm on this side, is the magic I was detecting over here the well magic?
Yes. And any wounds that you had are healed at the moment. Although you would have healed wounds from the combat, the rest as well. So
it didn't full heal me.
I didn't full heal
I was still
you.
low.
So yeah, then the residual magic of the well will heal you the rest of the way.
Once she gets out, Shinji will greet the girl, I suppose it looks like. A human looking girl, or like something's off about her.
Just a beautiful figure with a very attractive voice.
Greetings. Are you one of those fae people from here?
She nods as she continues singing.
Does the singing have any words to it?
Do you speak Fae? Or Sylvan?
I don't think so.
If you don't speak Sylvan, you don't understand the words. But there are clear words that she is singing. Just look up a song by Eluvite. That one Gaulish band.
Only like 5% of their songs are actually in Gaulish.
Anything interesting in the room?
It's more than 5%. The only thing really interesting is the pool of water and the creature. The creature in the water. But she doesn't seem to have much interest in you as she continues her singing.
That's cool. Shinju doesn't have much interest in her either, because she doesn't really understand her, and she's pretty sure they only speak whatever weird gobbledygook language they do.
Sylvan?
Based on the ones... Weird gobbledygook language, yeah. Based on the ones, like, upstairs, that, like, even once we started speaking, like, common and we had the translator, they kept speaking in the gobbledygook language, so... Yeah, we need Hannah to figure out what's going on with that. Yeah, Shinju will come back the way she went, so she can go tell the party what she found.
You see a figure deep in the water there, Kip. And Kimyosa.
I think she's back.
Yeah.
We need the
Starts
we
reaching
need
up
the
for a rope.
we need the heavy lift.
Throw a
here.
rope down.
The water goes bloop as the rope slides down into the water.
And Shinju climbs up.
Roll me a climb check. Or is I think you're fine.
Yeah, I think there's one of those Fae things over there. This one looks like a really pretty young girl. But I didn't understand her, and she's just singing a lot. And Shinju will give a more detailed description of her features, so that the sagey people can maybe try and guess what's up with her.
Go
And
for
if
it,
they wanna go
sagey
for it.
people. That sounds like a villa. A villa is a fairy in the form of a human-sized girl who appears near water sources. Some say that Villa's beautiful figure and voice lure men through dance to become their lovers, while others fear those captivated by her dance will be lured into the water and drowned.
Okay.
Oh, are they kind of evil Fae?
No, they're neutral. Or at least their
They
disposition
just like
is
to
neutral. They just like to
murder
sing.
people for fun?
Yeah. They don't try to murder people for fun. But I also wouldn't say that again, they're Fae. They're the fickle Fae. What do you want
Fair
from me?
enough.
The stories of people being lured to drown and the stories of people being lured to become lovers. Both are equally valid? I mean, they're not sirens. But they are neutral.
They seem remarkably similar.
They are neutral. They're not friendly,
But was
but
there
they are
stuff
neutral.
in there?
There was fancy water.
Fancy
Prinny.
what doesn't matter.
Oh, Prinny didn't say that.
I didn't say what?
I was just reminding you that it was fancy water.
Well, we knew there was fancy water in this. It was very pure water.
Oh, the healing water, like we saw downstairs. Or
Upstairs.
Yeah, it's healing water all the way through. That does explain why she like super lost interest as soon as she saw my face.
Because she couldn't drown you, or because you're a girl?
Both. Both.
Both.
So we should send Hannah. So doesn't Hannah talk to these people?
She does.
She
If
could.
only Hannah was talking. Available.
I mean, what could we want from the girl?
I'm just wondering if there's stuff in the room. I mean, if we're just
didn't
good
s-
with leaving.
I didn't see anything, and my magic detect only detected the pool of water.
You
Okay,
could
well,
you
that's
could
fine with
send a
me.
male character into there.
Yeah, we could.
Sounds like a mildly bad idea.
Sin pickles.
Not my idea of a male character.
Pickle is female.
It's too late. Oh wait, did you say pickles is female?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
You could send Kip.
Nah. Yeah, I don't
Wait,
see much
doesn't
to
Hannah have a
gain.
male demon? Send a male demon down there, Hannah.
It's
Send Jeremiah the frog.
I don't think that's a good idea.
the best idea we've had so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's already a frog. It's known to be in water. I think we should just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it. We spent too much time on something that has no benefit for us already. Northward to battle.
Y'all doing the rule of lefts?
Well, what do the scanners say about enemies? Now that we're closer.
Lots of things up here, one thing over here. So, I mean, honestly, might want to go right just to clear out the big group so that they don't come up behind us.
There are 2 things over there.
Oh, 2 things over there. You're right. I was too zoomed in. Oops.
There's a door.
You're a door.
Oh, that's the first
That
one.
door probably opens into a room with a bunch of enemies.
These doors have keyholes. I inspect the doors.
They do not.
I'm gonna inspect these doors.
Also, I had bad placement there.
Oh, the things are moving.
Those 2 things are actually triggering your magic sense.
The ones that just moved?
The one I just moved, yeah. As well as the other one over here.
Where are these doors?
Roll me a danger sense.
Well, I already rolled an observation check.
There's a danger under that.
Yes. I don't think I roll danger sense unless it's instant. Like I'm about to run into a bad thing.
Yeah, this is
Is
one
that
of
what
those.
happened?
This is
Oh,
one of
okay.
those.
17. Danger sense.
Yeah, these are door limiters. Essentially door mimics. If a character approaches someone intentionally, blah, blah, blah. If they fail, they're surprised.
I will say stop.
Hammer time.
Back up. And I'll say these are not doors.
Well, technically.
The
Should I
kind of doors.
assault them?
I think we should assault them.
All right, I've got some salt.
How do they see?
Carefully.
Monster knowledge.
Magic.
12.
Magic. You also gain their weakness. Which
I
is
don't
physical
gain
damage.
I don't gain weaknesses.
Oh, never mind. You don't get the weakness then.
Hannah.
I just know I can just know what the monsters are. Since I don't have Sage, I can't detect weaknesses. I get monster knowledge from Ryder.
Yeah.
It's like a bitch version of it.
I'd have to double check, but I think I get that too from Tactician.
Okay, well, Hannah will get you the weak point then.
Woohoo!
Physical damage.
Can I spend a turn aiming for snipe before we start a fight?
Sorry, Saber. Sure?
Like, did they not realize that I just stopped us from fighting? So, like, they're just like, oh, okay.
They're literally door constructs.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, Did they notice that I did that, or?
They are door constructs.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so they're not mimics like they try to eat adventurers that touch them. They're like intelligent door defense systems.
Yeah.
As long as you don't try to go through the door, they don't care.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Can I
take your time.
disable that? Or is it like not disableable? Is it kill disable, or I can't? I'm assuming I can't technique and lockpick them to disable them.
You can do your best. But
We have
no, you
solid
cannot
knowledge on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have solid knowledge.
It is a
assume
construct
that would be
disguised as a door in the corridors of labyrinths and ruins
like, okay.
and discarded
Then I will
mansions.
aim-
Generally, they are responsible for repelling intruders, remaining completely motionless until an enemy approaches, at which point they attack as soon as they get close enough to open the door.
You said until and then cut out and then said and then they attack.
As soon as they get close enough to open the door.
Okay. So yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna shoot one.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Take your aim.
I take aim and fire. Oh, that's Pickles. Pickles doesn't have shooting. A 19 to hit.
There we go.
He's not going to be feeling good.
That
24
seems
damage.
Off. Hold on a second.
I don't think you rolled. I think you just hit a 7.
That also is off. Hold on a second. Where are the bloody constructs? There we go. Door limiter. Yeah, I thought those numbers were off. Okay, hold on a second. I guess I forgot to update something.
Rolled 2 2s.
Okay.
Okay, that's still way too much. How much physical damage taken is it? Increased physical.
+2.
So 14, so that's 28. I wish this didn't open every time I hit the plus sign.
All right.
Getting really good at going back and forth, though. Oh, I don't have a target, so... Takes 0 damage.
That's not right.
Is anything on these things right?
Try again.
Got the old casual 30 defense.
Actually, it was 55.
Oh God!
Which
Someone
is
cast magic.
which was wrong, completely wrong.
Okay,
Oh my
I want
God.
to think that one is woken up.
Definitely woke up this time. Alrighty. If you didn't kill it immediately.
Did I?
Hold on, checking. And updating. I thought these guys were done. I should have checked their stat block again.
If only we had an extra hour and a half of prep time at the beginning of the session.
Wouldn't have mattered. I thought they were good to go. Yeah, that one's dead.
Oh. So
And...
that door's open then, right?
Alrighty. Yeah.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Now we're gonna start with the initial combat.
Oh, was it one for both doors?
Yeah, there was one for each of the doors. Yeah.
Yeah, so that means there's another one. Or do you mean one was the
One
whole...
was guarding this one, which is why I moved it, and one was guarding this one. Anywho, because their door is now broken, the creatures in the room are going to be very upset.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Initiatize, motherfucker.
Already got the weak point for that. Did y'all not face a heavy arm? Okay.
Wait, we're fighting heavy arms? That's a Gundam. We're not fighting that.
You'll fight whatever I tell you to fight, sir.
Dude, heavy arms is my favorite Gundam.
You a basic bitch.
What?
Oh, I kid.
My second favorite is Exia.
Who?
Exia from Double O.
Alrighty. You already have the weak point on that. Alright, we'll go ahead and roll monster knowledge. 15. That'll get the weak point for that. And the weak point for that. Okay. You have the weak point for everything in this room.
Yay.
The heavy arms, their weak point is physical damage. The saber hoodlings, magic damage +2. The goblin shaman, magic damage +2. The goblin, magic damage +2. And of course, door limiter, physical damage +2.
Oh, we gotta roll weakness checks since they have.
And
wizards.
the highest initiative. Oh yeah, there is one one mage.
Weakness check for me is. It's int, right?
Yeah. Hannah is fine.
mine's-
You are fine.
I'm 16. This is
Kimioso is
Pickles.
fine.
Pickles is
Not fine.
weaknessized.
Which is magic damage.
Yeah, me and Pickles share a weakness.
Alrighty. Their highest initiative was 12.
I beat them with a 16.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, highest initiative was 12.
We go first.
I love going first.
I can't see anyone.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move up a good bit to like get a clear shot.
I mean, I can see this guy's like little bit of his side. Since this game doesn't have 3/4 cover, I'll shoot him from where I am.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, no, once one of you goes into combat, don't I see the whole?
No.
Well, that's only for melee if you're in the skirmish, right?
Yeah. Shinju is gonna move up and cast a blindness, of course. So. Oh, actually, yeah. Let Shinju go first in case her blind goes off, because it looks like that's one of her blind targets, probably. Oops.
Go for it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just chilling.
Let's see. Yeah, Shinju moves up. She gives out her
Flowing fortunes.
flowing fortunes. Let me grab my fortune trackers.
You can pop open a fortune cookie.
No, I use a little tiny d6s because like trying to use the tracker in the Roll20 or in Foundry, it doesn't have any vigils on tokens, so it's easy to forget. But anyway, spells, blindness. 1, 2, 3 of them, and pretty mid-roll, all things considered.
All right, who are you blinding again? The 3 purples?
Yep, the 3 targeted ones. Unfortunate. Sweet. Okay, just turn it off of the goblin, I suppose.
The heavy arms are blind.
No, not my heavy arms. I guess they'll have to just do spray and pray. They pull out Gatling crossbows.
You still have
Gatling crossbow.
-4s.
The Gatling crossbow gives you even more of a minus.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's not a thing, is it?
Yeah,
Of course it
it's
is.
a Gatling crossbow.
Why?
Because why wouldn't you want Gatling crossbows? Also, Magitech's a thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's called a
I'm
repeater
gonna
crossbow.
cover Kimyosa, of
It's
course.
not a Gatling crossbow.
And that'll be Shinju's turn.
So repeater crossbow is equipped with mechanisms of fire. By turning a noddle. What's a noddle?
What?
By turning a noddle. N-O-D-D-L-E. I'm gonna look that up.
No, I've never heard that word before.
Noddle is an informal British term for the head or brain. Okay, that's not the right word.
Yeah, I just looked at that too.
I'm going to call that a translation error.
Yeah. All right.
Normal
Kim,
repeating crossbows have a thing on top, though, so. So yeah, I guess Hannah will go if nobody else is going.
Are we having Hannah
We'll have Hannah stick
attached to Shinju?
Shinju.
Yeah.
Cast a spell, Hannah. Use some of your wizard powers.
If Hannah does this, Shinju is in the skirmish, technically. I'm going to count that. Will that work for everybody?
Sure.
Is Hannah not summoning anything?
Do you want Hannah to summon something?
Do we need Hannah some?
Because I was going to keep it simple.
Actually, if she goes for a 3 swing and just hits the things there, yeah, just cleave, Hannah. Cleave away.
Alrighty.
There's a crossbow called Bolt Swarm that can shoot 12 crossbow quarrels in one shot.
Alright, she cleaves. Damage is reduced by 3. I only need to make 1 accuracy check.
That'd look really cool if it was enchanted with, like, enemies seeking majesty, like you fired out at freaking...
Yeah, but it says you can only hit one target 4 times. The other 8 crossbow bolts are just missing.
Boo.
Does Warlock not have like a spell? They have to.
Alright, she hits all 3.
Based on their evasion value, I assume these things are gonna get absolutely splattered.
Well, you blinded them. Oh, the sabers, the hoodlings.
Yeah, the hoodlings.
I think they suck.
Yeah.
Alright, and damage is determined individually.
Why is down you rolled like way too many dice there? Oh, could you roll 3 enemy fights hits?
Okay.
Yeah.
Still technically a skirmish because door.
Good job, Door.
Does the door wake up, or is he just chilling still?
As soon as I get my turn, that door is hitting Hannah. Going
That's what you
wham!
think.
Yeah.
Should you cover anyone?
She did not.
Kimyosa, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did. I said Kimyosa.
But Kimyosa isn't in the skirmish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just wouldn't affect him if he doesn't get in the skirmish.
Well, I get to go first, right? Or I get to go at some point here, right?
Yeah, go.
Exactly.
Oh, lots of
Kimyosa's in
things.
skirmish. Very coverable.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead on the triple attack and start with one of these blind heavy. Is the shaman blind? What's the shaman's effects going?
The shaman has no.
Shaman's not.
Shouldn't have no effects.
It definitely does.
No, the shaman didn't get affected by the blindness.
No, I was just trying to figure out what effects was on it.
It should not have any.
All right, let me put in my accuracy modifier for doing triple attack, and we're going to start with this one that I've got targeted. Which I think says powerful bulk, heavy arm. Give me a dodge.
Successful dodge.
Oh, here. And their weakness is magic damage, right?
Physical, actually.
Physical what?
Just physical damage.
How much?
Oh,
What's the value?
+2, sorry. You check something on that bulk.
Oh, that's underwhelming. Darn you for having armor.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, they are.
Second attack.
Decked out.
That arm means heavy armor, not arms.
Heavy armament. Second attack. Give me a second dodge roll.
I don't wanna. You're just picking on my guys.
Something like that.
Don't think the fuck is the heavy arm. Was he just a monster in one of the... Okay. So the blindness probably helped you guys out here.
It always helps.
Third attack.
What did the blindness do to these poor guys?
Lower their evasion to garbage.
Yeah. True. It did turn their evasion to +1. That's pretty.
Pretty mean.
Love it.
Pretty mean. That was rude. That was pretty fucking rude.
So I managed to ship 18 health off this guy. I feel...
Actually, that was pretty good. No, you got him halfway out.
Yeah, it's
Gift, have you
tanky
gone
bastard.
yet?
No.
All right, well, you're the last one.
Move up. Okay. I will aim at the Volg heavy arm. the fearful one. And that's technically straight, right? Like, it's a little bit diagonal, but it doesn't go through any walls. Yeah.
Sounds right to me.
Pickles is going to charge over here.
Yeah.
Pickles has engaged charge, which was over 10 meters, so that's plus 2 damage on
No.
Pickles' next attack, and Pickles is gonna tail whip.
No.
Starting with the shaman.
No.
That was a terrible swing.
Shaman
The
is definitely
ecstatic
survived.
bulg. So that's plus 2 and then plus 2 from physical.
Yep.
Next, heavy arm. One, two, four. This bored goblin.
How many people can you hit with tail whip?
5.
Okay. No, goblins are magic damage.
No, that's the 2 from charge.
Oh.
And then the saber hoodling. And that's my turn. Pickles comes in, just kind of spins like a freaking warrior from World of Warcraft.
That was rude. That was ruder than Kimyosa. Oh.
2 Beyblades come in between Hannah and Pickles. They just like take out all the
Beyblade.
No, not just Hannah and Pickles. Hannah, Pickles, and Kimyosa. All the fucking swings, man. I mean, not that I'm complaining. Good job. This is only a level 3 area. But dang.
Pickles is level 5. It's too higher.
Anywho, we are going to cast Cure Wounds. And we are going to do it against 3 friends. 2 friends.
Against them.
Anywho, Divine Magic. I think she got the cast off. Did that not add the power again?
Doesn't look like it did.
Okay. Okay.
Double crit? Damn, he really wants to live.
Goddamn, yeah.
Alrighty. 13 plus 23. That'll be 36.
Just erase Pickles' tail whip on those 2 guys.
It's fucked up.
And that was...
Well, he's got a lot of mana.
almost as much as Shinju.
I mean, almost as much as Shinju.
I should have aimed at him.
Almost half as much as Shinju.
There you go.
Okay, blind guys. We're gonna come in here for Kimyosa. First one hits Shinju.
Well, yep.
With a power strike. So this is gonna add 4 damage.
Auto block.
Yeah, it's hitting me.
Yeah, it's still 4 extra damage.
Holy crap.
Shinju's dead. Retreat.
That is the most damage I've ever pulled off on Shinju. Alright.
Yeah, but it's still not enough.
No, not at all.
I'm pretty sure. I have to double check actually. Yes, that is just 1 point too small. So, stop and stagger. Which one did it? That one that moved?
The one that moved, yeah. The bottom one.
Yeah, it still takes a stop and stagger. The lower one.
Alright, and the second one will swing at the Dondulus. Because turkey jerky. Oh, I have forgotten the battle music this entire combat. Oh well, not gonna put it on now.
Evasion.
I don't know if you dodged that or not. Alright, last person will attack Hannah. Almost got her. And that will make it your turn. Second round.
Who wants to go?
Since he just got healed up, Shinji would like to take her plan of riposte on that one again before you snipe him.
Sure.
Also because he got healed. Yeah. So Shinji will move up a bit. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. And take a swing at the one that hurt her.
He will dodge excellently. Except he has a -2 on his check right now.
So he has a -1 total.
He's got a crit to save himself. That's not enough.
Yeah, it does not look like a crit. +2 physical.
And don't forget, you stop and staggered him. He also has a stop and stagger penalty.
Oh yeah, that's right. Little bonk.
I mean, that's a pretty big bonk for a little bonk.
We just redid the damage.
Shinju is not a damage build, so she just does little bonks.
That was a big bonk. That was a 25 bonk.
Jump Climber Pass. Flowing Fortunes to the team. Covering Kim Yos. Actually,
are you trying to try and stop and stagger the door?
covering Hannah, yeah. Yeah, it's Shinji's turn.
Okie dokie.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, these things hit hard, but they
Pickles
also have
is gonna
like
swing
no
at the
chance to-
fearful bulg.
The fearful bulg?
Yeah, fearful bulg heavy on. For 19.
Hey, now I was working on that one.
Pickles,
And
you steal killing lizard.
Yes. And I guess my sniper's off on the ecstatic one now. That's who I was aiming at. Click me, click them. 18?
I don't think you hit.
Oh, he's fucked.
Holy crap.
And that gets doubled, right?
So that's 64.
Minus whatever its armor is.
Yeah. When I snipe, I crit on 8s.
Wow.
And Kip just won the single damage award for the campaign, I think.
For now.
And
That is
that's my
a
turn.
shot through the eyeball and back of the skull, my friend.
At some point, Kip's build came online. Goddamn.
It was when I bought all these extra things to help my aim, and then got sniped.
Learned math.
Yes, all that math. I look up and pray. I'm like, thank God I learned equations.
Math saved the day.
What's the goblin looking like right now?
Scared.
Because I'm assuming the door doesn't really care, like he's a construct.
The door is hitting the closest thing to it.
Yeah. So, my turn's done.
Hannah is going to be mad at the door?
How dare you hit me?
Although I guess there's no penalty for cleaving, so cleave with the door?
I think there's a...
There's a negative penalty to the damage, but that's neither here nor there. Door will not evade, and the shaman will not evade. Target. The shaman is somehow still alive. The door takes 2 extra from...
I haven't gotten to go yet this round.
Yeah, he has to go still.
I stand by my statement. Kimyosa. Finisher. Them. It. They. Who cares?
It's a female goblin?
Yep. Finisher.
All right. Because the goblin is not blind, it can evade. I'm only going to do 2 attacks, so I don't take the penalty. Although technically I should probably take the feat to get rid of that penalty, because I didn't take a feat for hitting level 7.
I don't know if you hit.
Goblin's weak to magic damage, so no extra damage. So that's 7 from the first attack. And for the second attack,
Start beating its corpse.
It's dead.
I know.
It's dead, Jim.
Good.
All right. There
I wonder
are...
what all of these barbarous are doing in this place. And why the fairies haven't driven them off.
That is a good question.
Shall we clear to the south first?
There are a large
Just
set of
in
double
case there's
doors.
anything we missed?
There's a large set of double doors and monsters to the north. However, there's no...
Shouldn't this door be open now? Oh, it's just a hallway to there, isn't it?
Mm.
It probably is, but we should probably make sure that there's no traps or anything in case we have to retreat. Kip, would you mind searching it for us real quick?
Search
Well,
for invisible traps.
On the doors that you just destroyed?
No, in the area.
Oh.
in the hallway.
Which also depends on these doors.
There are no invisible traps on the doors, but there is a magical enchantment on them. There are no handles to these doors, but there is a large large-ish. I say large-ish, but it's about a 3-inch by 3-inch square in the middle of the door.
I look at the key. Is it 3-inch by 3-inch square?
No, that key looks like a normal key.
Oh, well, this is useless.
I will say that this door is hard locked. So unless you have some spell that just disperses magic.
I do have a
Do we
spell
have to
that can
spell
just
magic?
get through doors.
Alrighty, let me.
I mean, I have
Slam
Dispel
damage.
Magic and Unlock as spells in my repertoire.
Alright, hold on.
Well, while we're doing that, should I be looting these bodies? Also, should you top herself off?
Phrasing.
No.
Alright, the spell hardened, the lock can be detected, and only perfect cancellation may cancel this effect.
I'm sorry, say again.
This lock can be detected in advance by magic sense, such as magic sense. Only perfect cancellation may cancel the effect. Or the key.
I'm not canceling the effect. I'm breaking it.
It's got
Actually,
super
here, knock it
counter
off and tell me
magic.
if you
You
think it'll
can't.
work or not.
It's got a level 15 lock on it.
Oh, that's level 15.
Yeah.
It takes perfect cancellation's a level 15 spell.
Yeah.
We're not
Okay,
popping
so
that.
basically
open.
it's locked by plot.
I don't know. I have these. Where are they? I have these.
Can the
keys of
mechanical portion
unlocking.
of the lock potentially be forced?
Hold on, one at a time. Kim?
I was asking if the mechanical portion of the lock could potentially be forced.
There's no mechanical portion of the lock. It's a magical lock. Yeah, there is a square hole, or not hole, but indentation in the door that looks like it fits something.
I was assuming
sorts.
that something. I was assuming something fit into that square hole and turned, and we might be able to force it to turn with mechanical means. I misunderstood.
No, there doesn't appear to be any mechanical mechanism in the door. Just is a square indentation that something is supposed to rest in there for. If y'all had taken the time to listen to these guys as they were arguing about something, then maybe would have.
Well, I couldn't really do that. I was thinking about.
You saw the door and noticed that
No,
the
no.
door was going to hit you. Yes.
Yeah, because so what I. Okay, here's what my legit plan was at the beginning was I was going to hold my ear up to the door to listen, but then Danger Sense went off and saying, hey, if you touch this door, you're going to get punched in the mouth. So it really dampers my put my ear to the door strategy.
That is fair. But that is what happened. Anywho, let me get you the loot tables.
Oh yeah, the doors.
Yes, the doors had loot tables since they were
Okay,
technically monsters.
So 2 heavy arms. One shaman. Two doors. And how many hoodlings?
4.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good haul.
I feel like you skipped something. You skipped 1 goblin.
Did I?
Yep, the board goblin.
Huh. He was bored.
Alrighty, for the Bolgs, you got 1 high quality weapon and 1 extravagant weapon. For the Shaman, I think you got the fancy thing.
I got the luxury item.
Luxury ornaments. Roll a d6 for that.
5.
You got 5 luxury ornaments. Ornaments.
This guy's got a freaking necklace on like he's Mr. T.
Alright, for the board goblin, you got another high quality weapon. Oops, ignore that.
The limiters.
The door limiters. Where are the door limiters? Where's the rolls? 9 and 12. Magical wood and premium magical wood. And for the hoodlings, it looks like 2 and 2.
3 crude
Oh
weapons.
no, my bad. 4 crude weapons, 3 dirty hoods, and 1 worn hood. Make sure you note it.
I'm gonna write it all down.
Tippity tappity tippity tappity. But with that, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 100 minutes.
So we got 1 more high quality weapon.
Oh man, there needs to be a good Guyver RPG. Oh wait, there is one. Cthulhu Tech.
Still never had a Cthulhu Tech campaign actually get off the ground.
Yeah, we'll have to do that one
It's
day.
a curse system.
It is Cthulhu for a reason. But the second edition just finished their Kickstarter, so we might actually see something come out of it. You good over there, Kip?
Yeah, I'm writing.
All right. While he's writing, then let's take a quick 5-minute break, and then we can wrap up the last 30 minutes of the this session.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm done. A lot of the stuff we already had, so I just had to add numbers to them. We have a stupid amount of money.
Alrighty then. Roll call.
Call.
What's wrong with my bitrate?
Your bitrate is too itty bitty. Oh damn! I forgot my drink downstairs. Here.
Stream status is actually
Back.
I'll come back.
I once cast blindness on the door.
Ooh.
It has magical sense. That doesn't work that way.
No.
We'll just
All right,
have
ready to go.
look around.
Are you sure you're ready to go?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
There's more doors.
There are more doors.
We love doors.
I'm gonna check these doors out.
Roll me that insight.
12.
That's not insight. So, you will notice that this door is locked.
Is that with the +1 from What's Her Tits?
I don't think that works on me.
Oh, is that caster only?
A lot of her moves are caster only. She just doesn't realize it.
Damn.
Anywho, this door is locked, but you sense no traps.
Okay. Lockpick.
Nice.
Very nice. The door is now unlocked. But just this door.
Whoa. I thought there was one big door.
No, it's a set of double doors. One was locked, the other was not.
That's fine.
I mean, I guess technically they're both now unlocked, so
Yeah. I'm hiding behind hand. I'm using her as a shield.
Yeah, the creatures look like they're up north, so they might not be in this past this door, but they also might like just be in a really fucking huge room.
as you open the door, you get a nice whiff of something vinegary.
Brimstone.
No,
Did you
vinegary.
get a whiff of something vinegary?
Well, Kimios is right next to you. He opened the door too.
Can Shinju smell?
No.
Probably not.
So you'd never even know we were having carbon monoxide poisoning.
I mean, you
have
wouldn't
no
either.
help.
It's a
Oh, that's
carbon monoxide is famously odorless. It's kind of the problem. Oh, okay. It
There's
looks like
the hall to the north, it appears.
But
yep.
there is a reddish liquid in front of you pumping through the pipes of this fountain. You get a heavy smell of vinegar in the air.
This doesn't look like a nice place, guys. Kip, does
Vinegar.
anything stand out for you? Can we get a description of the room beyond just the fountain?
There is a statue of some nondescript god. There are braziers. Several bones lie about. If you take a closer look at them, you'll see that they seem to be pockmarked with acid.
Okay. So this smells vinegary. Can I use cooking skill to figure out what it is?
Sure. It's vinegar.
Okay.
Red wine
Just
vinegar,
making
to be
sure.
exact.
That's weird to come out of a fountain.
I wonder if it's supposed to be wine that just went bad. Is there
That
anything
happened.
magical about it?
There doesn't seem to be anything magical about it, no.
The bones are marked with acid. Vinegar's a weak acid.
But it wouldn't do anything to bones.
Let's look, don't know enough about how bones react to acid.
Wait.
Bones
Would
react
acetic
very
acid
famously.
do anything to bones over time? I don't know.
Vinegar dissolves calcium in the bone, leaving
Yeah.
only the. Oh no, it could dissolve
Yeah.
bone eventually, leaving them more soft and rubbery.
Yeah, I thought that there was something about calcium in vinegar, but y'all said I don't
Oh, that's my bad.
know. Hey, Shinju, you're a holy person. What god is that? I'm not getting good
Uh,
vibes from that statue over there.
Yes,
mm,
use your skills of religion.
don't know. God of something, probably. I don't know. Vinegar? Maybe it's cooking god. Yeah.
Don't, don't
I
you
don't get any
have like?
priest knowledge skills. Like, no. That's all on you, Mr. Sage.
I didn't know if you were able to roll like priest level plus intelligence to determine religious stuff or something. I don't know.
You know what? That is Miles, the divine chef.
Oh, I mean, I think I'd know that more than Shinju.
Yeah.
It is now
Miles?
Myles. Miles.
Is that actually
What are all these other contraptions?
Is Miles in this book?
Oh yeah, Miles the Divine Chef. There he is. He gets a skill called Dexterous Fingers.
Oh my. Nope, not that one.
Dude, that's a good spell. It's +2 to all Dex checks for an hour. Might have to cross class into Priest.
Are the gods in here? I can't say that I've got the book with the gods in it. I will get more information on that, but sure. Miles the Divine Chef. Kip, you are surprised that the vinegar is surprisingly high quality. Despite the untold ages it's probably been in here.
I mean, it's divine vinegar.
Please
It's
do
a gift
not.
from the gods.
Please do not start baptizing people with vinegar.
It's a gift from the gods that must be shared.
Why not?
And suddenly we're in a cooking campaign again.
You did this.
God bless it.
You did this.
Mhm.
You weren't in the cooking campaign. You hushed.
I
it.
am now.
Oh my god.
I will take some empty vials out and store some of this divine vinegar. Or de vinegar, if you missed.
Miles de
You
vinegar.
must.
What's in the bone zone over there?
Two creatures flanking the doorway.
They're also magical.
Oh, probably two constructs flanking the doorway then.
Pickles, come inside.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna hard. It's gonna be hard for you to get a line of fire. Well, I guess we outnumber them, so you could run through the skirmish without actually getting skirmished once everyone's engaged.
Just two creatures?
Just two
Huh?
creatures.
Yep. One there, one there. Also means they're probably kind of tough too.
Well, let's go for it.
Yep.
Okay, you can now see the creatures. Combat time.
What are we looking at?
Some blobbies. Blobish
What?
figures. For a second there, I thought you were trying to roll cooking for your initiative.
It's the same roll.
Monster knowledge 14 will get you that they are weak to fire. They are blobs. A blob is a translucent light green jelly that is highly acidic to the point of being able to dissolve metal. Originally the result of magical experiment gone wrong, it is now mindless, or it now mindlessly divides itself into increasing to increase its population. Occasionally, an expiring blob will release a harmless miniature version of itself without the acidity. This mini blob can be taken as a pet.
Oh my god!
Oh
I need
boy.
that. I need a little I need a little vinegar blob.
So they have acidic body. Anyone who attacks or receives an attack from a blob will have their armor or weapon dissolve into nothing after 24 hours. This can be avoided by washing the affected armor or weapon with alcohol or wine within 24 hours.
Oh, okay, that's not a big deal then.
Why? Why is that? Because of the vinegar behind you?
No.
They also have soft body. The defense of a blob is treated as 5 points higher when hit with bludgeoning weapons.
Crap.
Wow.
Oh no.
We're an entire party of bludgeoning weapons.
Speaking
Apart from Kip.
aside from Kip, yes.
I think it's time to go Nova on magic.
Okay.
I don't remember what damage Pickles does with her tail.
Wasn't it bludgeon?
I gotta look. How much experience is a cross-class 2-level dip in priest? 1,500.
I
You
think it's
will have to worry
actually
about that next session.
but I'm not 100% sure.
It's 2,000. Ugh. I'm not doing it.
Are you sure? You don't want to at least do like one to start with and then get the next
Well,
one?
no. I need 2 for dexterous fingers.
Do you have the 2?
No, I don't have it. I'm just saying I would need to have 2,000 to get dexterous fingers. That's the only reason I want to get 2 levels of it.
You also have to get the holy symbol.
Yeah, that's later. I mean,
No. There's probably a holy symbol floating around here somewhere. You are literally in the presence of the statue of Miles, the divine chef. We can make it work. Anywho, more importantly, Kip, did you roll initiative yet? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
And their initiative is 10, so you guys can go first.
What's their weakness?
fire.
Fire.
Fire. I don't have any reliable source of fire damage. Do you, Shinju?
Nope.
It
Not
just
yet.
says tail. It doesn't say damage type.
I can make my hammer fire, says Hannah.
Yeah, Henna should maybe do that, or just start blasting.
She should cast demon arms on herself and give herself fire.
Yeah. Shinju.
I somehow
Wait, do
managed...
they have to hit you to? What? How's their vision work? How does their vision work?
You're gonna hate this, but it's magical.
Okay.
They don't have eyes, Brittany.
Why not?
Maybe they still look normally. I don't know.
Maybe they have some form of other sensory organ?
Yeah. Shinju would like to go first. Because she doesn't plan on skirmishing at the moment.
Hannah is going to be right there next to you.
Darn follower rules.
Does their disintegration still work on magical equipment?
It doesn't say no.
Boo.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, Kimyosa's always permanently drunk. He's clearly got alcohol on them.
He actually has some magic bean or not beans, but pearls that turn water into rice wine.
Oh yeah, I know what those items are. I think
Oh, you
I
actually do have a source of wine already? Okay.
Yes, I do.
yeah, it's like a pill you can.
You could have
Bye.
said that.
Again, the room previously, there's vinegar.
Vinegar isn't currently wine, though.
Correct.
Eh, close enough.
Yeah, actually.
Sake
doesn't it?
seeds. Oh, you probably have a whole bunch then. They come in packs of 10.
I do. I heard you have a whole bunch of them.
Somebody's
Maybe move up a
oddly
little bit more
prepared
then.
for this.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were going to come in handy for anything other than role playing, but I'm going to take it.
No, I think I'm just gonna have to. Yeah. Just gotta change my mind because the extra information of like the actual wine pearls. Okay.
But do
We'll
you
just
know
run up and
that?
bonk.
My character's literally saying, "Don't worry about it. I got it."
Duh. Yeah. So Shinji runs up and she's going to go for a bonk then.
That's a force. Are you
That's-
casting magic or are you casting bonk?
She's casting bonk. I was going to cast that, and then he said he's got it. But
Okay.
boo-boo, where's my buttons? Looking for buttons. There it is. -5 for bludgeoning, right?
Yep.
I thought they had +5 armor against bludgeoning.
Same difference.
It's easier to calculate this way.
Fair.
It jiggles menacingly.
It jiggles me.
Wow. Gonna do a fleeting or what's it called? Flowing Fortunes. Does Edge reset after combat?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay,
you don't keep it between combats.
that's a shame. And I'm covering Kimyosa. All right, I'm done.
Okie dokie. I'll let Hannah do her. She'll cast the magic. The spell. Damon's Arm. Which grants her the damage and it becomes fire. Flaming Hammer of Justice. Or friendship in this case. Flaming Hammer of Friendship. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. Who's next?
That would be me. I guess I'm going to step in after the other one. And I'm going to go with Reaping.
Reaping Slash. Is that shot or is that...
It is a magical melee spell. Creates a magical slashing blade that then attacks the target for power 20 plus magic damage. Or plus magic power magic damage.
I'm guessing that's against her willpower then.
It is. Yeah, it's a save for half willpower.
All right, full damage.
Yeah, plus magic power properly. So that is 10 magic damage.
You hear a slashing bloop as the blade cuts through and then reforms. Yep, I believe you are last with your super lizard.
Is this two
Oh,
separate
slap the
skirmishes?
crap out of them.
That should be in 2 skirmishes, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna swing at this bashful one. It's +1 from charging.
Right, hold on a second. I forgot to set the other skirmish zone.
So is Pickles in both skirmishes?
Yep.
I guess technically.
So yeah, after this one, she'll also hit the numb one.
Oddly enough, even if the skirmishes get bigger, I don't think you can.
Well, they've got to merge at some point, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it would
we
be at like.
outnumber them in both skirmishes.
What are they gonna do? Run away? Anywho, Pickles.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Says the man that was stabbed.
Alrighty, I'll let Pickles hit both.
Well, damage for the first one. That's 12.
Hey, was that bludgeoning?
Oh,
Yep.
I guess it doesn't say, it just says tail. So yeah, I just say bludgeoning. I don't have a weapon for Pickles yet, so.
Alrighty, let's see here.
So 8.
That'll be. I gotta add 5. 34
Minus
there.
5 would be 7.
Oh, is it 5 or 4?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay, then 7.
That's why I'm not bothering to swing fists at this thing, because I don't know that I'd do enough damage after minus 5.
Okay, so I'm assuming you'll fix on the back end.
Yep, I'll
It's
fix
just like that 5 is their
that one
only
on the back.
defense, though.
That's num 1, so that's. I think you did that.
Oops.
So that would be 18 minus 5, 13.
Why would it be 18? Oh, yeah.
Charged.
Okay, there you go.
And then I guess I will.
Come, Kip, you're some piercing damage.
Run over here.
He will move to block you.
Can he block me?
Yes, he can.
I don't know if it matters though, because we have
He can
enough
still
people
come to
to-
block you.
Do I have to stop moving?
Yeah, he can stop your movement, even though we
He can
outnumber,
block,
right?
even though he's outnumbered 3 to 1.
Yes. Now next
Fine.
turn,
You
Kip
can
can just
too with your block ability.
Fine, I'll stop right here.
Kip can just run away next time. But I mean, yeah.
I will aim at the numb blob and end my turn.
It sits there quite still, at least for the moment.
It's sitting there menacingly.
It decides to
Yeah.
swing at Kimyosa.
It hit Shinju.
Ah, crap.
Oops. Hold on. That was a 13. Zero damage. But
Stop and stagger.
Shinju is now engulfed.
Is now
Are
what?
you cut out?
Engulfed.
Engulfed.
Yes, if a slam attack hits, the blob engulfs the target into its body. The target cannot move or perform any major actions. and suffers 2d plus 1 magic damage at the end of each of the monster's turns. The engulfed
What the heck?
the engulfed target can only perform one fortitude check on its turn, and if it succeeds, it can escape. After this check, the target's turn ends immediately, regardless of the result.
So you're auto 8. Great.
No, it took us to stop and stagger 0 because I took 0 damage.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
It stopped and staggered with a Shinju inside.
So,
Yeah.
as it hits Shinju and gets stopped and staggered, Shinju just put too much force into it and kind of fell into the blob. Just
How could you?
too much stop and stagger, and then Shinju's now part of the blob. Kip. Dodge.
Yeah. I want to declare nuh-uh.
And who are you targeting with it?
I don't target them. You do.
Oh, I guess I'll roll a d4.
Well, would it be a D4 or D3?
Oh yeah, my bad. D3.
I mean, unless it wants to try to hit Shinju.
Kim Yosa, dodge. Very well,
I
sir.
think you do it.
Very well, sir. That is my turn. Kip.
Does
And,
Shinju take the damage now, or is it next turn?
So the engulf is suffers 2d plus 1 magic damage at the end of each of the monster's turns.
So it gets to engulf and do damage then?
I guess technically speaking, yes.
Super.
All right, let's do some magic damage, Shinju.
Ow.
That won't do anything significant. What's your magic defense, Shinju?
1, I think.
It would help if I added the apply. All right, so that's a 4 damage against Shinju. Shinju, you can feel the acid just eating at you slowly.
Boo.
Not very harshly yet. Y'all's turn.
I guess I'll go and I'll make Pickles swing at the numbot. Can you move Shinju off of him?
Yeah, move me off. It doesn't really. Position doesn't really matter.
No, not really, but just thematically.
13 against Numblob. Okay. Then
Wow.
I will take aim.
The
That's a plus.
Didn't you
The
do that at the end
blob.
of your...
Yeah, I mean, I did take an aim already. I mean, I'm gonna shoot now, but I'm gonna use a minor action to give myself a +1 from my scope. Done half mana now. Good job, me.
Pickles just could not figure a way to hit the blob without hitting Shinju. We were gonna say that's the reason that Pickles missed.
So that's 18.
That's a 6.
He's fucking dead.
What?
And that's doubled.
He's fucking dead.
Holy crap, look at those dice.
It's because his critical drops to like.
I crit on
9.
8s. I crit
Or
on
8.
8s.
Crit on 8s or better, yeah.
Yeah.
And that gets doubled. That's 112 damage.
You.
Is Shinju free?
Yeah. I don't even want to have to. Oh, just apply the damage, dude.
I'll just apply the 56. Can I just do it twice? There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So what was that about Kip already? Well, I guess he had it last, but he's definitely got it now too.
Yep.
And then I take my move action and I walk back out.
The
Well,
blob just dissolves away from Shinju, leaving her in a goopy mess.
My work here is done.
I'd like to say you were having a hard time breathing, but somebody doesn't breathe.
yeah. It was just uncomfortable and kind of not great.
Like, oh, my skin burns that I don't have.
I guess Shinji will go bonk.
In the night?
Nothing better to do.
Oh, you don't have to make your fort safe now.
Yeah,
You're
no
good.
fort save, so I don't. My turn doesn't end automatically, so I can go to a bonk. Or it can crit evade. Blowing fortunes to the party.
It jiggles triumphantly.
Shinju, it's your turn.
If it had a brain, it'd be really upset.
Hannah will bonk?
Turbo bonk.
She has
Flaming
fire
bonk.
bonks.
Flaming bonk of doom. And that's +3 for the fire.
Then -5 for the being bludgeoning damage.
Well, it changes her her damage type from bludgeoning to fire.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
it's flaming bludgeoning. I don't think magic, like, augments you that much.
Arguably, it's not necessarily an augment.
So the target's melee and ranged weapons are treated as magical weapons with energy type, dealing +2 points of physical. It's physical damage for sure. Oh wait, with energy type.
With other stuff that has multiple types, I think it let you select which type to use.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it changes it to a magical weapon with that energy type. It
So
does.
the hammer becomes.
It becomes
energy
fire
bludgeoning.
damage.
Well, yeah, fire
Alright,
damage. But
good
I
enough
think
for
the
me.
typing is energy bludgeon. And you select which
Oh,
one you
and
want.
since it's not reducing the damage, yeah, it would still count as It would still count the armor as 5 higher.
What?
It's still a bludgeoning weapon with the fire type. It would still count. The armor would still count as 5 higher. It's not a damage reduction. It's just its armor is that high because you're swinging with a bludgeon weapon, sort of thing. We're going with it. It's fine.
Yeah, let's go with that for now. I'll find the roll while we continue.
I mean, the darn thing's probably dead at this point. If not, I will likely finish it off.
Yeah.
Are you gonna punch it?
No.
No.
He's gonna mind punch it.
Ah.
If it's still alive, I'm
It
going to
is.
do another reaping slash on it.
Oof.
Well, that was underwhelming. Still takes half.
Yeah, I'm looking at Demon's Arm, and it just says it gives it the energy you type, and then it adds +2 to physical damage. It wouldn't add +2 to physical damage if it changed your damage to that type.
Yep, that's where I'm at. Anyway, 6 magic damage on top of whatever Hannah just bonked it with. Hopefully it's dead.
Nope. Also, you targeted the wrong blob.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's fine.
Sorry.
We're good. I got it. Math is there. It has 1 HP left.
Son of a...
Don't you have another bonk? Oh, right. You energy
Oh, you
bolted.
cast a spell.
Not when I'm casting spells, no.
See, if you had punched it, you would have been fine.
Not necessarily. I did roll poor on the power roll. Not that poor.
I mean, you're not rolling like Kip, for sure.
No, well, no.
I think it's because everyone else uses bludgeoning damage, which is like crits on 12s.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
You mean I have another attack?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Shinju, who did you block for?
I didn't cover this time.
Oh. Alright, Blob is attacking Shinju.
Gracefully avoid it.
Wow.
You crit avoid it. Crit avoid it. Oh.
It wasn't a crit. Well, joke's on you. You still do damage.
Don't have to.
Stop and staggered him.
That's fine. Shinju's engulfed.
Suffering the ill effects of a spell, even though you take 0 damage, suck. Bruh.
Alright, y'all's turn.
Yeah, I need out of here so I can heal.
Hannah, you're gonna hurt this thing more than any of the rest of us this go around. You want to go first?
I've seen soups thick, or I've seen water thicker than this thing. Oh. Fine.
It's not even gonna roll evasion.
It could crit again. It didn't.
A very well placed strike, and the blob disintegrates like its brethren.
Burns away.
Woohoo.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
Here is your loot table. Either way, you gain 2 jelly-like materials. Wow. Holy
What's wrong one?
mess.
What did that? Oh, because I'm still hurting the blob.
Come on, 12s.
That puts me up to 39, which is over my cap, so boop.
No! Fuck.
Unfortunately, that is no blob pet for you this time.
No.
So just 2 jelly-like materials.
Yes.
So close.
That was a fun combat. I enjoyed that one.
I'm making sure. Check does not transfer by dog hunter.
I will try not to abuse the blobs on Shinju. But we will call it here for the evening. Let's go ahead and have you guys roll your growth while I do some math. Some mathy math.
Vitality or strength?
Intelligence or intelligence?
You're gonna be smarter.
Shinju's brain grew 3 sizes that day.
That's tough.
More hit points is valuable.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. Like
Whoops.
vitality or strength.
Your strength is closer to an increase in modifier than your vitality is.
You also use your strength.
Yeah, I'll get strength. But that's probably my last one if I get any more. 15's a good number for me.
We have that ring that would bump you up to 16 if you needed it.
That'll be 890 for the evening.
Burns.
You know what? No, I'm also gonna give 50 for Kip and the Cooking God. So 940.
Oh, hey, that put me on a nice round number,
That's
Mommy?
pretty rad.
which is enough for Artificer 3.
Now you can throw grenades or something.
I want to say this is the level where I get the spell I became an Artificer 4.
Kip, that'll be enough to get you those cleric levels you wanted, right?
That actually is enough. That's funny.
There is a holy symbol in the previous room, which I'm assuming you were doing scouting for anyway. It just happens to be a soup ladle.
Effect weapon is the spell I wanted, but jump boots on Shinju is kind of entertaining as well.
Anywho,
What's your spell list looking like?
to all of my viewers, like and subscribe, and I wish you the happiest of Father's Days tomorrow.
Yeah, shock bomb reduce